Hello students, I am Sunil Bakliwal. I welcome you to the lecture of Pharmaceutical Engineering from PharmaLife Academy. Students, if you think that this video lecture is helpful to you in your study, then please subscribe the channel PharmaLife Academy. Hello students, now let's try to understand mechanism of size reduction. Size reduction is a process in which larger particles are converted into smaller ones with the release of heat. To simplify the concept of size reduction, let's consider an example of breaking of a hard stone with a hammer. Students, have you ever tried to break a hard stone with a hammer? If not, try it now. When we hit a hard stone with a hammer, initially such lines are formed on the stone. These lines are known as lines of weakness. If we continue hitting, fractures are formed along the lines of weakness. On further hitting, smaller particles will form, that is the size reduction. When we hit the stone with a hammer, we apply stress on the stone. This stress causes strain on the stone that creates lines of weakness in the stone. When we provide energy to a material, this energy is used to create new surfaces and the extra energy is released as heat. In size reduction, stress is applied on material by the action of mechanical moving parts in a machine, which creates sufficient strain in material, leading to propagation of fracture in material particles, and finally the particles get broken down with the release of heat. Students, various mechanisms involved in size reductions are cutting, impact, compression, and attrition. Let's discuss these mechanisms one by one. First mechanism, cutting, that is shear. I know all of you know this mechanism of size reduction. Paper cutting, vegetable cutting, hair cutting are the examples of size reduction by cutting mechanism. We use knife, scissors as a tool for cutting in our everyday life. Cutter mill is used in pharmaceutical industries. Shear is produced when particle is compressed between sharp edges of two hard surfaces moving tangentially. Students, all of you know that this is a pair of scissors. It is made up of two metallic blades with sharpened edges. When I put a paper in between these two blades and I move these blades in such a way that they will cross each other. Then at the point of crossing, a shear stress is applied on this paper and the paper gets cut. Now, second mechanism of size reduction is impact. Students, all of you have experience of breaking coconut. Coconut breaking is by impact mechanism. Also, you may have used hammer for breaking something. That is also by impact mechanism. The size reduction by impact takes place when material is more or less stationary and is hit by a moving object at high speed, or the moving particle strikes a stationary surface. In case of size reduction with a hammer, the material of which size is to be reduced is stationary and it is hit by a hammer at high speed. In case of coconut breaking, coconut strikes a stationary surface. Impact mechanism is used in hammer mill, ball mill, fluid energy mill, etc. Usually, in a mill, based on impact mechanism, the substance is hit by a moving hammer and the particles formed are then thrown against the casing or wall of the mill. Thus, both actions take place. This mechanism of size reduction is used to process wet and dry granulations, important in tablet manufacturing and milling of plant parts like bars, roots, etc. The third mechanism of size reduction is compression. Compression occurs when a material is crushed by the application of pressure. The material is placed in between two rigid surfaces. Students, this is a garlic bulb. When I press this bulb in between my palm, I apply pressure on garlic bulb and there is size reduction of the bulb. The compression mechanism gives force size reduction. It is used when the material is hard, abrasive and non-stick. This mechanism is used in roller mill. Attrition occurs when the pressure is applied on the material as in compression, but the surfaces are moving relative to each other, resulting in shear forces which breaks the material. Attrition is used in ball mill, fluid energy mill and jet mills. Students, thank you very much for watching this video lecture. In the next lecture, we will discuss various factors affecting size reduction. Thank you very much.